Another way that the world gets reframed after getting in touch with this stuff, it means the impossible is possible. Along with trusting information that comes in is understanding that when you are opening and observing, you set the boundaries of logical and illogical, of impossible and possible. Is it your place to make the impossible possible? It requires openness to possibility where witnessing fact is irrelevant because anything's possible. I'm such a big David Bowie fan. I had to put in a Dave Bowie thing. You set the controls, Major Tom. You set the limits. How much boundary you put in your openness can separate you from the decent messengers to the outstanding ones. Tapping into this place makes you realize the fears that you bound yourself to. And so we start becoming more in tune with what we deem impossible because of what we're scared of. And then once we're able to separate ourselves from that, to see it from a distance more, we're able to see the possibility that we weren't able to see before, that we'd conditioned ourselves to be bound by. And that would be something for you to have to digest and get comfortable with and maybe free yourself from. And last up is the most heaviest burden, and that's having to face yourself. You get in the way with your egoic stuff, your fears, your judgment. Your ego is just trying to protect your social status, where you belong in this society. And there's so many times that the ego wants to challenge the new things that you're experiencing because it can't handle wavering that social status. And this is when you need to be honest with yourself. And this is when your priorities start changing and you start realizing how much control your ego has over you and how it's really hindering you, how it's keeping you from happiness, really. You need to learn to detach yourself from what the ego values. It does not serve the higher purpose. That's what your intuition's for. That's your higher self. You need to detach yourself from what the ego values. You are just the witness. It is not the sole entity. It is only a piece, the egoic self.